Hey guys, my name is Beka Burch and I'm the founder and CEO of the Priceless Collection. So I started the Priceless Collection a little over 2.5 years ago, but it's been going really strong for about the past 8 months. And the whole mantra behind our business is that women are purchased with coins every night and are sold into human trafficking, some places even as little as $1.50 a night, so mere coins. So we take those coins and we turn them into jewelry in order to show women that they're priceless. So with 25% of our profits, we donate to our partner, Freedom 418, and we work with them in providing women safe housing, career training, education, and a gospel-centered curriculum. So with every purchase, you are affecting the life of a human trafficking victim. So a little bit more about me. I was born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was homeschooled my entire life, and actually that gave me the great opportunity to travel when I was in high school, which really gave me a love for different cultures, languages. I started learning Spanish. Then I started gathering all these coins, and that really led into why I started this business in the first place. So it really helped. I think my purpose is just making the glory of God known. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I was raised in church, but I really started following God when I was 14 years old. And ever since then, I know that God has just shown me so much love and so much mercy and grace that my purpose is just to reflect that to the world. And if I can do that through a simple business and showing women around the world that they're loved and that they're forgiven no matter what they've been through, then it's worth it. I think it's important for people to know their purpose simply because there's so many talents and gifts that God has given each and every one of us. And for me, I'm like the loud, obnoxious person, but someone right next to me could be quiet and serene, but God has given us both complete unique gifts that we're supposed to be using in the world for some kind of purpose. So I think it's really important for people to find out what God has given them and then use that to the best of their ability. Because there's so many people out there in the world that could really relate to your story and relate to what God has given you. And I think that once you find out what your purpose is and ask God what that is, then you're gonna be unstoppable and lives are gonna be changed. What I enjoy most about what I do is simply giving back to the women that we work with. Whenever I get emails and calls from the organization that we partner with saying that a girl has been rescued and we've been able to provide a house and education for her and therapy for her, there's just nothing like it. Making the jewelry, doing the social media, all of that is fun, but when it comes down to it, the best part is just seeing that these women's lives are being changed. Every time I face a challenge, I always go to the Lord, and I know that might be a cliche answer, but it's not for me, it's life. It really is. Every time I have a challenge or something that I'm scared to face alone and I know I can't face alone, I just go to the Lord and ask Him to get me through it, because ultimately He is the one that always gives me the grace to get through it. I would say just be fearless. I feel like a lot of people have dreams and have goals that they want to see fulfilled, but ultimately they don't do anything about it. And I think a lot of people have great ideas, a lot of people are very creative, a lot of people have ideas to be entrepreneurs, but it really takes a lot of grit and grace really to get you through it. But I think just really being fearless is the biggest thing, because a lot of times I'll have an idea, and if I don't go through with it, I know I'm just like the person next to me, but I know that I am where I am today because God's just given me like a boldness to step out and say, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna take this by the horns, and if it doesn't work, then oh well, I'm just gonna fall flat on my face. But if it does work, then it could change the world. So just don't be afraid to step out and do something that you might be uncomfortable with, because it could reap a huge reward. So our goals and dreams for the future for the business have quite a few. My 5-year goal is to have a huge headquarters with at least 5 to 10 employees, just being bosses and changing the world. That's my 5-year goal. But ultimately my goal for these women is to establish I don't know how the best word this, establish a work site in Southeast Asia for these women to provide them with dignified jobs and a sustainable income so that they can work at home and provide for their families once they're rescued out of trafficking. That's the next one. My favorite movie is The Princess Bride, because I can quote every single line from this movie. Ask somebody, they'll tell you. My dream is to be on Ellen. Like, that's my dream. Kid rescue.
Yep, it's okay.
That like freaks me out.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull up my question.
Really, every single line. I really can. Just come talk to me and we'll talk about it.